action, thought by thought, over lifetimes, what vasanas we create, accordingly we get our birth. According is the universe to fulfill our vasanas. Thus, in this way, the whole world is created. Bhagwan, we do little, we create vasanas, karma bandhan, and for that we have to take so many births and suffer through creation. You create this whole world and what, no bandhan for you? From the third chapter onwards I have been telling you. Third chapter onwards I have been telling you. Action does not bind. It is your ego that I am the doer, and your attachment to the fruit, your selfish desire and attachment, which is the cause of your bondage, which creates more vasanas, and then you are the creator of the vasanas, but you only come under the influence of the vasanas. You can't think otherwise. Every 4 o'clock you need a cup of tea. Prakriti prasad. But what about you, Bhagwan? Bhagwan says, Nama.
Nachamamtani karmani nibadnanti dhananjaya udasina vadasinam asaktam teshu karmasu.
Krishna does not stop at any point, whether it's the 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter, 6th chapter beginning. Again and again Krishna comes, Arjuna. Nachamam tani karmani nibaddanti, O Dhananjaya. And here Dhananjaya is a little bit sarcastic. Dhana means our vasanas. You have won plenty of vasanas for yourself now. And therefore today you are a slave to your own wealth. Your own creation. But udasina vadasina. Sitting like one udasina, like space. And udasin normally in our languages has become like udasin. And therefore when you say no, that we udasin, we detach. Our excitement is because of our attachment. Detachment which? The word udasin in Sanskrit is very beautiful. Utta asina. Sitting above, uninvolved. Therefore, udasina vadasina. And how? Asaktam teshu karmasu. Just as when you are sitting on the balcony and watching, or just as the lamppost illumining at night, two lovers coming and romancing under the lamp, or a murderer coming and killing someone, a beggar being kicked by someone, and another person coming and giving alms to the beggar. The light that is illumining from above. In Panchadashi there is a place called Natakdeep. On this stage, sometimes you have drama and play or spiritual discourses, and you see different Swamis come and go. The light remains the same, unaffected. It's the same way. If you see light from a higher viewpoint and do not get attached means to this I, my, and this pettiness, is not there, then, like me, nacha mam tani karmani nibadhanti. You also will not be bound by it. First of all, you think this is your creation, you get bound. You see it as Bhagwan's creation, you will not be bound. It is not mine, so there is nothing to be bound. But don't think that if you can say that it is not my creation, then Bhagwan must be bound. Bhagwan says, I don't even think it is my creation because I am doing all this for you. Now you do it for me. So when we do it for each other, we both are saved from creation. Bhagwan brings His word for us according to our desires. You act in this world for Bhagwan. Both of you working for each other. Neither Bhagwan gets bound, nor you get bound. Acha, but Bhagwan, you said, no, you bring forth. Now, isn't that doership in that? Bhagwan says, okay, now what to do? This language, and you are ready to just, throttle me. You just want to catch me and blame me for everything. But Bhagwan says, very beautiful verse, Bhagwan says,
Mayadhyakshena prakritihi
Mayadhyakshena prakritihi
Suyate sacharacharam
Suyate sacharacharam
Hetunanena kaunteya
Hetunanena kaunteya
Jagat viparivartate
Mayadhyakshena. So Mayadhyakshena, in my mere presence, my mere look, my mere sheer illumination, Prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Prakriti produces, not I. Nature prompts you into activity, not the consciousness. I don't. Nature itself produces when vitalized by consciousness. Chara and achara, in this word, moving and unmoving objects. Same thing. According to your suppressed desires, in your case, your vasanas, in the dream world, you create moving objects and unmoving objects. And therefore, Hetuna, by this cause, Anena, by this cause, He Kaunteya, Jagat Viparivartate. This whole world is created, dissolved, it revolves. This was best explained by Gurudev. And I don't want to go into any logical explanations of this. He used to visit Chennai very often. And he was a very patriotic Indian, and in that South Indian. And he used to say, there's a knock at the door. The door opens. There's a man standing there. This old middle-aged man. They both look at each other and they remember that they were college friends. He meets him with a big hug and brings him inside and sits there talking to him in excitement. From behind she says, come in, because she doesn't come out. Water is lying. Oh, he's come to journey. So he says, drink water. He drinks water. After some time, bath is ready. Oh, so come, go inside. Outside, she's taken out his new clothes and kept it on the bed. Heater is on. He comes out, now he's dressed up with his nice white shirt and white dhoti, and on the table is a plantain leaf kept. Now, he's come late in the night. They've already eaten dinner. The kitchen is closed. No refrigerators those times, so they have to go every morning for this thing. But he says, you watch the South Indian Prakriti. There is a 10-course meal. That how from one rice sadhan. Puliogare. Lemon rice, sesame rice. Take out sambar, put it, bisi bela baat. Take out the vegetables from the sambar and put it on the side. You can make biryani also. Like how from one rice she creates all this. And afterwards he's gone to bed. He suddenly now realizes he never told her anything. He says, how did you know what to do? She said, did you look at me? So Maya Dhyakshena Prakriti. From that one creates many. Now Bhagavan points out, and now he's coming from the universe to you. And he says,
Avajananti ma mudhaha Manushim tanumashritam Param bhavam ajanantaha Mama bhuta maheshwaram.
Now when Bhagavan says, I pervade the entire universe, one will say, hey Krishna, you son of Devaki, how can you pervade the entire universe? And how can we also become free? After all, we are in the universe. Here is a subtle, beautiful contemplation that Bhagavan points out. First and foremost is, now you have all these people got weird ideas about what God is. Some say God is only a form. Others say God is formless. And all these characters, Rama and all are all myths, etc. But how can God have a form? I think God need not have a form, but that doesn't mean God cannot have a form. And as Gurudev would say, if that Narayana can become the stupid you, why can he not be the wise Krishna? So Krishna says, Arjuna, don't get deluded. Avajananti mam mudhaha manushim tanumashita. Seeing me in this physical form as Krishna, as Guru, Jagat Guru, whatever, do not people get deluded because param bhavama janantaha mama bhuta maheshwara, because they see only my physical manifestation, do not know my higher as the Lord of creation. And the subtle suggestion is about yourself also. You see yourself in this human physical form and don't recognize that higher Narayana in you. And mind you, this form has also come from him. But you get attached to his creation and don't realize that he himself has consciousness, because of which your eyes can see, your hands can function, your mouth can speak. That Ishvara one does not recognize within themselves. Why don't they recognize? He says, today let me talk about recognizing. But those who did not recognize, I will tell you tomorrow why you don't recognize. And who can recognize me and how can they recognize my higher nature, which is also the very essence in you, because after all you also have come from me only. You see your lower nature, but you don't recognize my higher nature. So how to come and recognize that now is going to be the theme of the 9th chapter. Now, it's up to us that you want to remain as this suffering, limited, stressful, agitated, excited, limited person, or you want to recognize your own higher self. That is what Bhagavan is going to point out. So we shall see that tomorrow.